I agree. And even in relationships too, I think a lot of people go wrong there. People want yes partners, only yes,
Yes. Oh my
only
goodness.
yes. But we're not gonna get better if we're just telling each other, "Oh, you're so great at this." No, tell me what I'm sucking at, and I can get better, and we can help each other grow.
And I think I've never been in a relationship. You've been in a relationship, so you can speak to this more. I'm not going to speak to the type of relationship you were in or the person you're in a relationship with, because I'm not a hater. But if anyone goes to his Instagram, which I will link on top of his head, you can definitely see the person he was in a relationship with. I have no judgment. I've already aired out what I was going to say. But
No comment.
you being in a relationship, right? How much of your relationship was you being yourself versus you acquiescing to the other person, like saying yes to what they wanted or agreeing with them for no reason versus you being your actual self?
I think in the beginning, it was definitely probably like 70-30 in terms of 70 acquiescing, 30 being myself.
Yeah.
After 6 months to a year, it's like, listen,
Wow. You told it like that, straight like that too?
No, and I think for both of us, right? It's like, listen, you got to be yourself, right? Like, I can't, I'm going to be myself, right?
Yeah.
If it's not what you want, it is not what you want, but, and it starts to switch off. But in the beginning, people love to acquiesce.
Let me ask you this. I am, how do you say this? Renee, what would you say? Like how am I a prickly person? Do I have a acidic exterior?
It's like a porcupine, it's cute, but like, if you,
I'll fuck you up.
yeah, if you,
I have a hard time not being myself all the time. And because of that, it has cost me probably relationships, whether it be intimate or just friendships too.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe that I should have to come down to someone's level to appease them. Right.
Yeah.
And to some degree, that's wrong. To some degree, I should definitely be like, hey, let me meet you halfway. Sometimes I'm just me, myself too much. And I agree. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering if we have an issue now, whereas rather than being friends with someone you like, you just go in lustfully, right?
Yeah.
And when you go in lustfully, I think is where you hit what you're talking about. Whereas 70% of the time, you're not yourself. You're acting like someone else.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know them.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't know her before.
And then
dating,
6 months in, now you're like, oh. But if you were friends for a year before, I mean, right, your house is built on rock, not on sand. And so it's kind of like, I know what she's like. I know what she doesn't like. I know who she is. I don't have to acquiesce. We were already who we was.
Yeah.
Now we just decided we want to be who we was together.
Yeah. But I think that is also part of the relationship. So I think there's two types, probably many types, right?
Yeah.
Two types that come to mind of relationships. The first type, and I'm talking about the way the relationship starts.
Yeah.
First type is you're friends with them.
Yeah.
And then you become more than friends and you start
Yeah.
dating, right? In that case, like you said, you already got through the whole acquiescing period in your friendship. So now you're just real.
Raw.
Exactly,
right?
raw.
Now you're completely
Other
raw.
side is when you don't know them and you're now getting to know them.
Yes.
And that's kind of the thing where you're gonna have to act because you don't know what they like, you don't know what you like in them. And then you get to like the period where, okay, now it's time for us to be raw. Have you seen a married couple 10 years in? There is no BS going on at all.
Yeah.
No BS.
Yeah, that's true.
No, right? The
true.
BS left 7 years ago.
It left a long time ago. There's not like a lot of fluff left.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's
now it's
real.
like straight to the point all the time.
Yeah, it's real.